gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Shondell Wilbur.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Bury the Bookin' Podcast. This is a special episode of the Bury the Bookin' Podcast today. All In is right around the corner, the T- at this point. So we're doing a quick All In preview show for those who will be listening today. If not, listen to this one, and then we will have a bonus episode, which will be the All In review show. My name is Dell, of course. That is Devin.
Yo.
We are gonna jump all in with All In, but first want to take time out. Obviously, this was a very long week in the world of professional wrestling. We lost Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda, this week back to back, and that's rough. That was rough. We could sit and talk for hours about the contributions of both of them with, the influence from the styles of wrestling and creativity, respectfully. But, just a rough week. So just want to put that out there, that, wrestling world is definitely took some shots. Definitely took some shots this week. There's no easy transition from that into this, but let's just jump right in. We're gonna go over the match card. We're gonna do some predictions of the show. Like I said, today we're doing it. We're gonna see finally what the rest of the world sees when American wrestling is on pay-per-views. These odd times, in different countries and things like that. Our pay-per-views start at like 8 o'clock. Some people have to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to watch wrestling. So, I mean, I think we can stomach a 1 p.m. in the afternoon show coming from England.
1 or 12?
The pre-show starts at 12.
12.
So the 0 hour starts at 12. And they'll run a couple matches on that, and then the main show will start at 1 o'clock for us on the East here. So let's just run down the match card real quick. We'll get into, like I said, some predictions. So first and foremost, no particular order, we have the Trios Championship match. It's going to be the House of Black defending the AEW Trios Championships against the Acclaimed and a returning badass Billy Gunn. They did the storyline where Billy Gunn was supposed to have been retired after taking the fall in the match between House of Black and himself and the Acclaimed before. And House of Black just kept pouring it on the Acclaimed, and Billy Gunn made his return this past week. And this was the last match, that was signed on Dynamite. So, any predictions for this match here?
Straight off the bat, the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think they have.
What it is.
I think they have to win this match. I would like if House of Black won this match, and then Billy Gunn and this was like it. That would be a better story. But I feel like this is third time is a charm, and I
was excited when Billy Gunn came out.
Hey, listen, everybody wanted to see Daddy Ass, but you're gonna get the badass Billy Gunn this time. But I'm predicting we're finally gonna get that moment with the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn winning the Trios Championships. Like I said, me personally, I would prefer House of Black to win. I just feel like it would fit better because House of Black has been so dominant as Trios champions. I'm enjoying House of Black. I always have, but it could also open up stuff for them to do some single stuff. You could see Malachi do other things, but we'll see. But we're both picking the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn in this match.
Sir.
Next up, again, no particular order, we have the coffin match between Darby Allin and Sting versus Swerve Strickland and now Christian Cage. We had AR Fox had some issues where he was unable to get into the country, and he knew about these issues, and AEW did not know until last minute, and then they had to pull a change up there. So now Christian Cage, which I think is the better option here also, and then that'll play into All Out that is a week from now, where Darby Allin wrestles Luchasaurus, who's attached to Christian for the TNT Championship. But this coffin match, I mean, just looking at it, I'm predicting a win between Darby and Sting.
Yeah, that's who I got. That's who a lot of people are banking on.
Yeah, it just seems fitting. Like, I don't think I would like to see Christian maybe get the up, but you also have different variables. You get Luchasaurus is probably going to play a factor. Maybe Nick Wayne will probably play a factor in this matchup as well. But I do have Darby and Sting winning this coffin match here.
Yeah.
Speaking of change-ups and things that had to be altered a little bit, we're going to talk about the Stadium Stampede matchup at Wembley Stadium against the Blackpool Combat Club, which is going to be Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley, and the returning Santana and Ortiz. And they're going to take on the Best Friends, Trent and Chucky T, Orange Cassidy, Penta, and Eddie Kingston. It was supposed to be Ray Phoenix was supposed to be a part of this match as well, and there was supposed to be another mystery partner for the BCC's team, but they just chopped it down to a 5-on-5 because Ray Phoenix currently has visa issues, as has been reported, so he can't make the trip. So instead of subbing, they just took one of the participants from the other side that wasn't announced out. So we got an even show here. I have the Blackpool Combat Club and Santana and Ortiz winning this match.
So do I.
Yeah, it's just my predictions. Claudio and Eddie Kingston are definitely you're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see a lot of that. Stadium Stampede matches. I kind of want to see how they're going to do this at Wembley Stadium. It's so huge of a place, and you're gonna have all those fans there, just to see how that's going to be done. Because essentially, like I was telling you before, it's going to be all of those men just fighting in the entire arena. It's just going to be.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely insane, just ridiculous. So it's going to be, the spots are probably going to go through the roof there. And it's good to see Santana and Ortiz back too. They made their returns on Dynamite this past Wednesday. I do not know. I'm not, entrenched in. I don't have any inside info or anything like that. I wish I did, but I don't. About the relationship between Santana and Ortiz, because they've had some personal issues where they were not working together before, and they were one of my favorite tag teams, in recent years. And it's good just to see them on TV together and on the same team. So hopefully, whatever personal issues that they actually had, hopefully got squashed, or if they're just in a way to do business, if the relationship is, hey, we just gonna work together and that's gonna be it, who knows. But I'm either way, I'm happy to see that. But you said you got the BCC and Santana Ortiz winning.
Yeah, just doing my research, looking around, watching past stuff. It's not gonna be a quick, easy win, but it is gonna be a W for them.
Yeah, and again, like you said, quick. It's gonna be this show. Who knows how long this show is gonna last? Like it's AEW. Sometimes they their matches can run lengthy. You can easily get a half hour out of a match, or you can easily get a 25-minute match or 45-minute match. Who knows?
And that's wild. That's a long time.
Yeah, listen.
When I wrestled, we had 3 minutes.
And that's it.
That was it.
So next up, we're gonna get, speaking of people who are used to having long matches, Will Ospreay versus Chris Jericho. I think Will Ospreay has to win this match. Just me. I feel like this win in Wembley Stadium, Will Ospreay takes this. I feel like, Chris Jericho. It's Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho does not need this win.
Chris Jericho was my first pick. Then once again, doing some more research, watching some more tape, I'm going with Will.
Okay.
I'm going with Will. I don't feel as though this would benefit Chris.
No, he doesn't. He does not need the win at all. He really doesn't. And with that promo Will Ospreay cut on Dynamite on Wednesday, it was just like awesome. He was just saying, he how bad he needs this. Like, I need this win. My family's going to be there, and I need to win. I need to get as much money as possible to take care of my family. He said, I'm doing an indie show the night before, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
And then doing this. So, it's I feel it. I feel it. And I just think Will needs this win, and I think he's gonna take it. Next up will be the 4-way match for the Women's World Championship. It's going to be Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Toni Storm, versus Saraya, versus Hikaru Shida. Shida is going to be the defending champion in this matchup. I want Toni Storm to re-win the championship. I'm a huge Toni Storm fan. Mm-hmm. And this crazy, weird Marilyn Monroe stuff she's doing right now is just wild. I kind of want to see that more, but I think that plays in more her what she's doing right now, current character wise, with her not having the title and with her chasing it. So I don't predict her to win. I don't think Saraya's gonna win either.
Who's gonna win?
Initially, I'm maybe Britt, but
Sheeta's not losing the title.
Listen, Sheeta just won the championship, and she's been in AEW since forever, since day one. And when she won the championship, she held down the pandemic era. She held down the no fans era with the AEW championship, and I can't say a bad thing about Sheeta, and I hope she does retain. So it was either between Britt or Sheeta for me, but I think it's too soon to take the title off of Sheeta after she just won it. So I'm going to take Sheeta as well. Next up, we have a 6-man tag. It's going to be the Golden Elite. It's going to be Hangman Adam Page, Kenny Omega, and Kota Ibushi versus Jay White, Juice Robinson, and Takeshita. This match, I think, is going to be the match of the night for me.
Okay.
I think, or day. I think this is going to be the show stealer. Just in my opinion. I'm leaning towards Golden Elite, but I kind of think that Jay Juice and Takeshita is going to win this matchup. I'm going to go Bullet Club Gold on this one. But like I said, I think this match is going to be, you got 6 people in there that are just aces in the ring. And I don't think you're gonna miss at all with this matchup. And but I'm going Jay White, I'm going Juice, and I'm going to cash in this one.
I'm had to go opposite for you.
Going Golden Elite.
Omega, Adam, and Kota.
Okay.
I feel as though they gonna hold on. They're gonna win.
Okay. All right.
Now here's the thing. I'm also willing to put money on everything I bet. On all my predictions. I'm willing to put money on all of it.
Okay. All right. But
and when this is done, I'm going to tweet out all my predictions.
Okay.
So it's locked in stone.
Okay. All right. You standing firm.
Standing firm.
Standing firm on these predictions. Okay. All right. Next up, we have CM Punk versus Samoa Joe for the Real World's Championship. I mean, they don't have bad matches. They're not going to have a bad match here. CM Punk's winning this match. I don't see Samoa Joe walking away with the championship here. I mean, you could do a thing where they have a pay-per-view next week also. So All Out is next week in Chicago, which, you know, the argument could be made for, oh, well, if Samoa Joe wins this championship this week, the rematch could be next week in Chicago and CM Punk could win his title back in his hometown. But I don't see that at all.
I don't know why I got Samoa and Joe. I like CM Punk.
You got Joe winning?
I got Joe winning.
Joe could be a double champ for a week. He could be Ring of Honor TV champion and Real World's champion for a week.
That's it.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
All right. Next up, I think is going to be the. This one goes without saying if it's going to be a banger. It's going to be FTR versus the Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. I'm just excited to see the match. Like, the first two matches were amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel about either team, you got some people who really dislike FTR. You got some people who really dislike the Young Bucks. This whole thing with, you know, picking sides of whether or not you're on the side of the Elite, whether or not you're on the side of CM Punk with real world issues, that comes into play also. But I could care less about any of that. I'm just really happy that these two teams, these four individuals that are on opposite sides clearly of that real world beef can actually work together and do business and give us this match. So I am excited about that.
It's too bad that FTR is going to win.
I would love to see that. I would love to see FTR retain their championships here. I feel like it would be a good move for FTR to continue reigning as tag champions. This is a tough one. It's like the argument could be made both ways. I think that the Young Bucks are going to take this one. I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling the Young Bucks will win this one. Which brings us to the end, our final match. We'll do the 0 hour thing in a second, but last match for the main card, we have the AEW World Heavyweight Championship with MJF defending against Adam Cole, baby. I'm going Adam Cole here. I'm predicting Adam Cole walks away with the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff going on.
I don't know about that.
I feel it. I don't know.
I know two things are going to happen. There's going to be some eye gouging and some ring wearing.
Okay.
MJF pulling through.
Okay. MJF did tease hitting Adam Cole with that Dynamite Diamond ring. He just recently teased it. So, and then he put it back, you know. But they've been teasing this turn on each other for weeks. It's been, you know, either Adam Cole setting up to super kick him and then they hug it out, or MJF is, you know, and then they hug it out. There's a whole lot of other factors going on in this, though. You got the issue with Roderick Strong, and then Roderick Strong and the Kingdom and their history with Adam Cole, and all of this could I spoke about in a couple podcasts ago how I was fantasy booking at the time, but it could potentially happen. Like, I would love to see Adam Cole turn with the help of like Roderick Strong in the Kingdom, and then they just like create this new faction or whatever. It would be great. Like, I would absolutely love that. Hardcore old school Ring of Honor fans, Adam Cole in the Kingdom. Adam Cole was in the Kingdom, and then you got Roderick Strong together. I would love that. And then you take into consideration right now the fans are 100% behind MJF right now. His babyface thing's working. I mean, it just as easy though. The heel thing could work. MJF is very good at that. He's that kind of talent where if he's meant to be loved, he can be loved, and if you're meant to hate him, he can turn it like that, and he can get the crowd to hate him.
I actually like MJF wasn't somebody who I was gravitating towards when I first picked it back up.
Okay.
The AEW. Mm-hmm. But now, like, after you had me watch that long...
Yes, it had to paint the picture for you.
I actually like MJF, and my distaste for Adam Cole has grown.
Okay.
Like, I can see Adam Cole doing something real slimy.
Mm-hmm. Listen, that's and funny you said that, because when they did those sit-down interviews on Dynamite, and Adam Cole credited MJF with saying, he made me realize who the real Adam Cole was. I'm like, yo, the real Adam Cole is a dick. The real Adam Cole is not a cool dude.
Okay, yeah.
So, and especially going back to Ring of Honor, going back to his time in the Kingdom, going back to all those relationships he had, the relationships with Undisputed Era and Roderick Strong and all those. Adam Cole is a dick. So I think planting that seed, saying MJF made me realize who I am, possibly could get us that turn. I would love to see it.
I can see that happening.
I would absolutely love to see it. And then, one of those things where everyone does expect MJF to be the one to turn. MJF is that person. He's still that slime ball. He's still that a-hole. Mm-hmm. He's still that underhanded devil, as he says. But I don't know. I feel like Adam Cole gets the turn on MJF before MJF gets the turn on Adam Cole. Because Adam Cole is that much more, he's a veteran. He's been at this and at a top level. He's been champion in companies and, Ring of Honor and NXT and all that stuff like that. So I don't know. I just feel like we're going to get that. I feel like we're going to get an Adam Cole win here. But before that, the 0 Hour, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. We're going to get Adam Cole and MJF teaming up on the pre-show against Aussie Open, who are the current Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. Whatever I think is going to happen maybe gets foreshadowed in this match. So maybe something happens. Maybe they have a miscommunication. They don't win the match, because I have Aussie Open retaining here. I
do too.
I feel like something's gonna happen between these two to set up the tension for later on in the show for the main event, because they haven't had that real tension. They've had the teasing and like, yeah, we're still friends. But I think going right into this, we have something that plays off of something that gives a real tension to the match.
There's gonna be There won't be the kangaroo kick, and there won't be the double clothesline.
No, yeah.
That's what's going to mess it up.
Right.
I guarantee that clothesline is going to play a big factor.
That double clothesline.
They're not going to... I do. I think something. You're right. Something's going to happen between Cole and MJF where tensions are brewed. Somebody actually getting hit, or
Right.
Something happened that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, one of those spots where, somebody goes to super kick somebody or kick somebody and the other person ducks out the way and they wind up hitting their partner.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something to cause a conflict. Or go down in this one. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And I think that'll set that up. I mean, also in the 0 hour we have Hook and Jack Perry for the FTW Championship. I think Jack Perry retains. They're doing this thing now with with all that. I haven't been as invested. I mean, the heel turn for Jack Perry it's okay. I mean, it's still fresh, so it's still getting legs under it. So I think he has to win this match to continue that momentum in the heel, to further his heeldom, so to speak.
I hope he lose. I don't like how he look.
You don't like how Jack Perry looks?
Nah, not at all. The Jungle Boy. No.
Hey, look, man, Jungle Boy's dead, man. He buried that. He's Jack Perry now.
Whatever.
But yeah, no, I have him retaining though, even though it's fine. The real money here though on the 0 hour on the pre-show is going to be Aussie Open and MJF and Cole, and that's going to be the cliffhanger going into the pay-per-view. That's going to sell. If you're one of those people who will watch the pre-show on the fence about the pay-per-view, maybe something happens in this match and it's like, you know what? Damn, I do need to see what's going to happen. Let me go ahead and order this real quick. So, I think it's going to get somebody to buy it. At least one person on the globe is going to watch this 0 hour and be like, you know what? All right, you got me. So that is the predictions here for AEW All In. We are closely approaching, as we are recording, to 0 hour in Wembley Stadium. So we're gonna find out very soon exactly what is going on. If our predictions are correct, for the most part we're even till. For the most part, we have we
agree on majority of it.
Yeah, we feel the same way about most of these matches here on this card, and the card's going to be good. I mean, would I have liked another women's match? Yes, we have. We got a shit ton of matches, and we only have one women's match on here, and there's a lot of criticism on AEW about their women's division, about how they handle it, about how they book it, and you could have had another match here on the show. Could have had, but that also would mean you would need to have another interesting storyline, which means you would have to give women more time. Not saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In order to put it there, but they do have a secondary championship. They have the TBS championship, which is the women's title, currently held by Chris Statlander, but she's going to be defending that title at All Out next week. So, I mean, I kind of get, you book 2 pay-per-views week after week. So there's this week, and then next week there's another pay-per-view. So you do have to have matches on both shows. But
$100.
it's rough. That is absolutely rough. And I mean, All Out. So the pay-per-view next week, All Out, that's their annual. So that one happens same time every year, holiday weekend, all that. And Wembley, I mean, Wembley came up, they were able to get it. Why would, if this was the date, it is what it is. You're not going to say no to booking Wembley Stadium.
No.
So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're here because that's how the chips fell. But we're here for all of it. We're about to get all in on this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for going all in with us on the Bury the Booking podcast for this preview of the All In card, All In pay-per-view. Stay tuned after that, because we will have the review show of the pay-per-view. So we will be reviewing all the happenings or not happenings of AEW's All In from Wembley Stadium. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Del once again. That's Devin. Please like, subscribe, listen wherever you like, follow, share, all that good stuff. And we will see you in a little bit on the other side of All In. Thanks.